Jim here from 3J Music. A little under the weather this week, but still playing guitar. Which brings me to warm-ups. Does anybody really like warm-ups? If you're watching this and you're 15, you probably don't need to warm up. You probably just grab your guitar and go. If you're 25 and you don't have to warm up yet, it's right around the corner. If you're 30 or 35 and up, you know warming up is a reality. And if you're warming up to scales, it's probably one of the most boring and tedious things you can do. In fact, a lot of people out there say, when you practice, don't practice scales. Practice something musical. Well, that can also apply to warm-ups. So in this video, I'm going to show you some song parts, some intros to some songs that I think make for good warm-ups. These will be in standard tuning. Maybe if this goes well, I'll do the E-flat edition or the drop D edition or so on. The riffs you're about to hear are just riffs from songs that I maybe learned years ago, and when I pick up my guitar, I would rather play something musical to warm up rather than play scales or, the spider method or, whatever. So, a lot of these I learned a long time ago. They're probably not going to be 100% accurate. This isn't a lesson or anything like that. Before you get in the comments and say that, oh, you're playing that riff wrong, you left out a note, you added a note, whatever, just know that I don't care. As I said, it's not a lesson. It's just when I pick up the guitar, I like to play a riff to get my fingers moving and warm up, and, I don't care if it's 100% accurate or not. These are some songs that I like, so as I said, I learned these riffs some years ago, and it's just more pleasing to the ear to play something musical than it is to play scales to get your fingers moving. So I'm going to show you 5 riffs that I like in this video, and a couple of these songs I'm sure you'll probably know. Some of them maybe you won't. Maybe you want to go check them out. Maybe you want to, learn them for yourself, or, just find some riffs that you like and songs that you like that get your fingers moving. So, yeah, let's get into it. We'll start with probably the easiest riff on the list here. So yeah, this is the intro to In the Wake of the Swollen Goat from Clutch, from the album Blast Tyrant. There's not really a lot of major finger movement here. The thing I like about the band Clutch and their songs, I've learned quite a few of them over the years. Tim from Clutch is way underrated as far as I'm concerned. Really, a lot of really great, really simple riffs. And if you're used to being like a mid-tempo player, a lot of the Clutch songs that you might learn are right around your comfort zone. Maybe some of them just a little quicker, maybe just fast enough to be uncomfortable, or to break you out of that mid-tempo player thing, and that's where I'm at. I'm a mid-tempo kind of rock player. So yeah, that's about the right style for me. this is mostly about, song intros or one riff in a song or whatever, but there's a faster bridge or interlude or whatever you might want to call it. That's also good for warming up to speed.
In the wake of the swollen goat,
So yeah, clutch. If you're a more mid-tempo guitar player and a rock player, and you like, pretty simple but really cool riffs, and you haven't checked out Clutch, check them out. Moving on. Yeah, I'm sure everybody here knows who Def Leppard is, but maybe you don't know that song. Um, High and Dry is one of the earliest albums that I remember. I had older siblings. One of the earliest albums I remember that kind of made me want to play guitar. That guitar sound on that album is 80s rock guitar to me. And the song No No No, really kind of gets you moving. It's pretty quick, so it takes a little while to get up to speed, but that moves more fingers than the previous song. Bad Dog from Dangerous Toys. That song is a great warm up. Moves all the fingers. The intro is a great warm up. The whole song is a pretty good workout. Not terribly hard or terribly fast, but yeah, that one moves all the fingers. That's probably the least popular band on this list, which they're one of those 80s bands that I think had unfortunate timing, because I believe that debut album came out in 89, possibly 88. But yeah, I think a couple of years earlier that might have been huge. So that's an album I would definitely recommend if you haven't heard it, but that's a song that I think is a great warm up, and just that intro riff is really great for warming up. So maybe check that one out. Metallica. Everybody knows Metallica, and probably just about everybody watching this knows Jump in the Fire, and that song checks both boxes. Kind of scaly, but also musical. Um, some subtle little changes in that. If you want to learn to play like the whole intro, it doesn't deviate much, but there's enough changes to keep it interesting. Not really much more to say about that. Metallica, it could have been a number of songs, but I think that's a great one for warming up. Gotta be the most popular song on the list, right? Tornado of Souls, uh, widely considered to have one of the greatest metal solos ever, guitar solos. We're not talking about the guitar solo here, though. That intro, kind of like the Jump in the Fire from Metallica, checks both boxes. Kind of scaly, but also musical. Um, a little harder. Definitely the hardest full song on the list to play. But, a great warm-up to that may take you a little while to work up to speed, but yeah, that's another great one for warming up. So that's it. These are just a few suggestions of mine. These are some songs that I like, some riffs that I think are great for warming up. Something that I can pick up the guitar and instead of playing pentatonic scales to warm up or something, play something more musical that's more pleasing. I'm not saying that you have to go out and learn these songs. It doesn't even have to be these songs. It could be, whatever your favorite songs are. Find some cool intros to songs or parts to songs, bridges or interludes or easy solos or whatever. To remember, we're talking about warming up here. But yeah, it's such a better start to playing guitar to start with something musical than to start with something mechanical. So, find what works for you, or go check out one of these songs, or maybe I'd like to do a video with some more of these different tunings: E flat, drop D, drop C sharp, whatever. If you'd like to see that, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. And if you found this useful, I'd hope for
words.
So thanks for watching, and if you found this useful, I hope you hit subscribe on the way out. Thanks.